Alrighty guys, what is going on? I'm Tubby with the Raw preview for 10/8/2012. We're going to be breaking it down, talking about it. Guess what? Guess what is going to happen on tonight's show? It is opening up with John Cena tonight, announced by WWE. John Cena will address CM Punk in the WWE Universe. Probably to either say that he is going to make it for Hell in a Cell, even though that I'm pretty sure the plans are for him to be at Hell in a Cell. The rumors online are saying the whole Ryback thing is to potentially build up something for later, maybe around TLC time. Right now, it's just kind of a tease. John Cena is going to open up the show, but then we're gonna get a State of the Union address, State of the WWE by Vinnie Mac tonight. You've got no chance in hell tonight because Vince McMahon's coming back. What is he gonna do? What's gonna happen with AJ and Booker T? It seems like the whole storyline between Booker T and AJ Lee kind of dissolved, and they're no longer competing, so I'm not sure what they're going to do. Other big points for tonight, besides Vince McMahon coming back, Sheamus finally loses. He had a super long streak of winning matches. I think it was like 20 or 30 matches on televised pay-per-view events. And then he lost to CM Punk on Ion's main event, so they're trying to make that a big deal. What'll happen about that? What superstar will go up against Antonio Cesaro in his like Herculean strength, I think is what they had quoted on their website, and I was laughing about it. Also, the tag team champions. Who is going to be the number one contender? Obviously, there's still a number one contender match on SmackDown. I'm not sure who's left. If it's the Usos versus Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio tonight or the Primetime Players. I know it's going to eventually come down to probably the Primetime Players versus Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio. Either one of them I'm fine challenging. I think they would push Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio a little too fast for my opinion. I would say give it to the Primetime Players, but they could do a championship rematch eventually where Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio either beat them and then they go on to face the Primetime Players after the title reign. Whatever. Will Daniel Bryan and Kane be able to stick together? Will they be able to stop fighting? And will they finally be able to say, instead of, I'm the tag team champions, I'm waiting for that moment where they build it up. Kind of like when they were beating other people with the chairs on SmackDown when they loaded on like 8 guys. I just wanted them to lift up the title and be like, we are the tag team champions. That's what I've been waiting for from Daniel Bryan and Kane, but I'm loving their segments. They're keeping it fresh. There's animosity between them. They're doing one hell of a job, and I seriously hope they just don't drop the titles this month. I really, really want them to stay champions for longer because right now the singles career, they're too loaded, top-heavy for the main events right now. So either one of them would end up getting buried probably for a mid-card title, and I don't want to see that happen. And that brings us to Ryback. So you have Ryback, who has been coming to the aid of CM Punk. And I think this isn't so much as to build up an inevitable challenge between Ryback and CM Punk, which I think is coming. Don't get me wrong. I think they kind of set it up as a fail-safe, as kind of like, if little John Cena can't come, at least we have Ryback, who broke up CM Punk trying to beat up Mick Foley more, broke up him beating up Jim Ross. I almost think it's a ploy by WWE, kind of like the reverse psychology of the no and yes chance, to kind of make the WWE put Ryback over. Like, okay, now CM Punk is becoming this bad guy. Ryback is not over yet. Oh my God, now Ryback's a good guy. I mean, well, Ryback's been a good guy, except feeding me more and being this big, hungry monster. I think they're doing a good job with actually getting Ryback over. The fans are starting to cheer for him more. The Goldberg chants are a little less. I mean, you still hear him now and then. But I think they're doing something right here. So I want to know, what do you guys think is going to happen on Raw tonight? Make sure to leave your feedback. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I'll probably keep up to date live tweeting tonight. Let me know what you think is going to happen. Make sure to show your support. I'm telling you, have a great day, guys.